Duncan is up there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Parker in at the point.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled, but in the end, they had an opportunity to win it.
Yeah, you know, Greg, but to me it appeared as though they just had heavy legs. I mean, they just looked to be very tired out there at the end.
San Antonio with the timeout.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from the end.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
They drew a lot of fouls in their games, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lacked discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Parker outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Anderson. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Here's Thompson. That one's good from the corner. Thompson's got 10 points.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Golden State. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
There's Parker with the 3.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Another miss by Parker.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Festus Ezeli.
Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. First in three-point shooting, second in field goal percentage, and they're number 2 shooting from the stripe. I'd say they've taken advantage of the charity at the free throw line.
And you look at their incredible three-point percentage. I mean, it's not just about their accuracy, but their execution using screens and creating those open looks. That's been key.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Martin the pass to West. The Spurs working the ball around now. They get it back.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now here's Iguodala. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Livingston, no luck. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And that one's good. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. It's West with the drive.
David West.
And that one's good. And here's Golden State. They're on a 19-7 run. Offensive rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Thompson goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Martin.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Miller with the ball. Ian Clark out there with Barbosa. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then it's Bogut. And it's Rush in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Miller. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. There's the dish to Bogut. Kicks to Rush. That three off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
But they get it back. Second chance shot. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Bogut kicks to Barbosa. Here's Rush. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
So, you know, for so long, the NBA has had 12-minute quarters. In last year's preseason, they began experimenting with the 10-minute quarters. Players seem to like it, but it would be a huge change philosophically in terms of how the game is played.
Mazzili's checked in for the Warriors.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And Clark, with the 10-minute quarters, the players felt like they were fresher during the game. Still, removing 8 minutes from an NBA game does have huge consequences.
Well, we must remember it's being experimented with right now, so keep that in mind. They also talked about shortening the preseason and doing other things to keep players fresher during the year. I like the thought process.
Spates kicks to Rush. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. I like this, Kevin. This is a lot better ball control from them as they really haven't had any turnover problems in a bit.
The Spurs making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Clark. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Right wing. Here's Rush. He's covered by Leonard.
2 minutes left.
And Rush kicks to Spates. Now Diao. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Marjanovic. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Leonard kicks to Miller. Warriors with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
It's Rush outside. Shot is no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Draymond Green. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're leading by 29. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Timeout.
Timeout for Golden State.
Start it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors girls.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Festus Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark. San Antonio also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for West. Green comes in for Kevin Martin. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Patty Mills. The feed to Green. Offline from the top of the key. Thompson again. Screen. On the wing, Thompson. Shot to end this cold run. Misses there. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And Clark, the other,